Hello and what is up guys, Jack here from Ezekiel Gaming HD. This is episode 4 of Ronaldinho, a legend in the making. It's been about 10 days since I last uploaded the previous episode, so sorry about that. I've just been busy with my Snap series, you know, FIFA Snap and all the other kinds of stuff on my channel. And I just literally sprinted up the stairs, so I'm a little bit out of breath, but before we get into this video, let's see if we can hit 300 likes on this video. That would be fantastic, because this series I was uploading it around when YouTube was doing a little bit, having some funny upsets on YouTube, you know, weren't hitting sub boxes and stuff like that. So it'd be nice to hit 300 likes on this video. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, what the hell is this series? I've never seen this series before. Just go and check out my previous few episodes, or the first episode will explain all the rules, and the previous episode is obviously where I left off. So basically, long story short, I need to get Ronaldinho to 99 form. He's currently on 36, and the last episode of the last game, we got 4 form points. Now, if you don't understand the form points, you'll see a recap after every single game, so it'll all make sense. Now, also, I'm going to try this episode to not talk about the gameplay so much, because you can see the gameplay. I don't need to talk about it as much as I usually do. Usually I'm just like commentating like a proper commentary, you know, like, oh, he's done a step over, blah blah blah. I'm going to try not to do that, because you know, some people ask for it to be to just talk about something else. So that's what I'm going to try and do. So guys, I'm going to speak about the gameplay sometimes. We're winning 2-1 here, and it's going to the 70th minute. Get a nice shot here with Ronaldinho, though. Comes off the back of the post. But obviously this series is all based about Ronaldinho. So getting a match win is still good, because it helps Ronaldinho's form points. But the main thing about Ronaldinho is making sure he passes well. He completes all his dribbles, and he scores goals, and he gets assists and stuff like that. So we're doing pretty well in this series so far. You know, 4 episodes in, we're about a third of the way through to complete the series, which is great. But I want to speak as well about, I have had hay fever. I don't know about you guys, anyone that lives in the UK, if any of you get hay fever, I'm just interested to see this. When do you actually start to get the symptoms of hay fever? Because literally as soon as there's a touch of sun in the UK, I get hay fever. It's obviously the pollen that gets released in the UK just hits me straight away. And like, for instance, I've just got to lock myself in my room for about 30 minutes for it to clear up before I do a commentary. Otherwise I'll just be like sniffing, and my eyes be watering and can't see anything. It really hits me quite bad. But I've had it since, you know, probably since about 15 years old. I never had it before that, which is really weird. But anyway, let's go over the form change. So as you can see, we won the match and we scored a goal, which equals +2, but we just missed out on passes completed and dribbles completed by a few percent, because yeah, just because I mispassed a couple, or I didn't complete my dribbles. Now, this whole episode I'm going to use Lima and Alexandre Pato as strikers. So I'm going to need your input on that. Which striker do you think I should get? I think most of you are going to probably suggest Neymar, but it'd be really nice for you guys if you can suggest maybe an underrated beast or something like that, or a cheaper kind of alternative. Not because I haven't got the money, I've got like 3 million coins, but I've used Neymar before, and I really don't see the hype about him, to be honest. That's my opinion. Also, before we get into the next game, just want to say a quick shout out to FIFAcoinstoday.com. If you want some Ultimate Team coins, go over to there, use the discount code EzekielG, and you can get an extra 10% off. Now, we go into this game, we get off to a great start. Cross the ball in there with Hulk with his right foot, so I was a little bit thinking, you know, is this going to go in? But he does score, and we get a rage quit straight away. Now, if you guys know the rules, a rage quit equals double points. Now, double points means, you know what it says, double points. So if I get a match win, that actually equals 2, because match win doubled is 2 points. If I score a goal, that equals 2 points. If I get a hat-trick, that equals 10 points. But unfortunately this guy quit straight away, so he didn't let me do much. Obviously I got the match win, which equals +2, and I also got dribbles completed 5 out of 5, which is 100%, and that equals +2 as well. So overall form change of that game was +4, and it was only 1 goal scored, so it was really weird just to get that rage quit. But as I was saying, or what I wanted to talk about really, was the fact that I've just got my internet upgraded. Now you're probably thinking, Jack, that's really not an interesting topic. but that means basically, guys, I'm going to be live streaming a lot more. Now, how many of you would watch my live streams? This is just a question for all you guys. How many of you would actually watch my live stream? And is there a certain time of the day which you do or don't watch live streams? Because I'll be new on the live streaming kind of scene, and I want to know what the best times are, how long to live stream for, and stuff like that. I was thinking it's best for me to be live streaming in the evenings time, probably about 6 till 9 p.m, something like that. Would that be a good time for you guys to watch? Also, if you're curious as what I'll be doing in these live streams, I'll be doing obviously pack openings, that's normal, wagers against you guys, playing against you guys for nothing, you know, just for the fun of it. Probably start off on another account and just have another account which I just play games on against you guys, and then see if I can build some good teams and stuff by earning coins, you know, that way. But in this game, as you can see, we go 2-1 down here, and this is the 33rd minute, so there's quite a lot of goals in this game. But I was desperately trying to get Ronaldinho on the ball, and here I got a chance here where I took the shot. Now, he's got +6 overall attribute cards, so that shot I was expecting maybe to get a deflection or mishandled by the keeper and to go into the back of the net, but I couldn't quite score. And this episode was quite poor for Ronaldinho, because usually he scores a couple of goals or gets a couple of assists per episode, but we only scored 1 goal, and that was a penalty. But that brings us to the end of this episode. But first of all, this is the form change. We lost the game, but we also got dribbles completed 88%, which is above 85. So that means our form change is absolutely 0. So that will be on the next episode. Now, if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Also, top 10 crazy pack reactions link will be on the screen for you now. Hope you enjoyed it. If you make sure you leave some comments about possible live streams and stuff like that. Also, which striker you want me to get for the next episode. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.